Hello, I'm Ray Cleary, and I want to thank you for coming to my website and watching my videos. And in this video and this aspect that I'd like to talk to you about is a bill recently that I was criticized for. But it's about taxes, and the bill was the TRAC bill. And the TRAC bill was generated in order for us to take a look at our tax system in South Carolina. And I believe it's essential that we look at our tax system. We have over $3.2 billion, let me say that again, $3.2 billion worth of special exemptions for certain businesses, from making twine. You don't have to pay as much tax if you make twine, to other things, because politicians and legislators and everybody else put these into these things over the last 50 to 100 years. So when we look at special exemptions and things like that, we always step on somebody's toes. Much like, up in Washington, D.C., when they try to close this Air Force base or this Navy base or this Army base, they've had problems for years. So what they did in Washington is they created a commission to take a look at that. And that commission then did it as a package, up or down, let's avoid this. So when we take a look at what exemptions we need to keep or need to get rid of, I'm not sure that I would want me as a dentist or somebody as a builder or somebody as a lawyer to look at these exemptions. I think I'd like to see accountants, tax experts, business experts really look to see what advantages any of these exemptions have, and possibly get rid of all of them. Just get rid of all of them, or as many as we can that makes sense no more. Now when we do that, I think that's not a bad thing, and as a legislature, I can vote that up or down. Now, I was criticized because I did not make the bill revenue neutral, and I'm sorry, my father worked for Internal Revenue. I don't believe in making that bill revenue neutral. I believe that commission's sole purpose is to focus on tax loopholes and tax exemptions. That's their purpose. When they come up, and if they come up with $2 billion worth of things that need to be done with, I believe that is a philosophical question of, when those exemptions get eliminated, where does that $2 billion go? Is it money that keeps flowing into the government? It's really not a tax increase, it's just we've eliminated that loophole. Or do we do something else with it? Well, I feel like I'm smart enough to do that myself. I could eliminate corporate tax, we could reduce income tax, or maybe we could go to a system like flat tax or fair tax. Maybe that's the way we need to look at this aspect of how we eliminate the loopholes. Loopholes create a lot of problems. A lot of people that I know buy these cars that drink a lot of gasoline, because if the car weighs over 6,000 pounds, you get an extra $25,000 write-off from the federal government. Now, is that a tax loophole that we really want in times when we're trying to conserve energy? I mean, in a way, it's a double-edged sword. They're saying we need to conserve gas, but if you buy this automobile for 6,000 pounds, you get to write it off in 1 year and not in 5 years. So that creates bad business decisions, maybe bad national decisions, because the tax code created that. There's a lot of businesses that might come to one area or not come to the other, mainly because of the tax thing. So what we want to do is we want businesses to compete on a level playing field, and we want to do that at the end of the day so that we can create the best efficient business mode in the state of South Carolina. So yes, I believe in basically eliminating all of these loopholes. I believe this commission will help us achieve it. Once that is achieved, I would hope to simplify the tax code with either a flat tax or a fair tax or something like that we can do, so that we don't wind up messing with behaviors of businesses, of individuals, because it's not the right thing to do, it's the thing that gives them the best tax advantage. I think that doesn't make sense. And so that's why, again, I voted for the TRAC bill. I did not vote for the neutrality aspect, because I believe that when that comes up, I'm going to be a proponent of simplifying the tax system and getting the tax system to where you don't have to have but my dad was an accountant, so God bless me, Dad, but you don't have to have an accountant spend 5 weeks preparing your tax statement. because of A, B, or C. So again, thank you for this video. I appreciate your aspects of looking at it, and I want to thank you again for allowing me to serve you up in the Senate. Have a good day.